Hey, fiancé freaks, I'm Sam.
I'm Emily, and this is 90 Day Fiancé Freaks.
Guillermo's puppet show put Shekinah right to sleep, Emily.
She was not amused or entertained or about that at all. She just laid her head right on Sarper's shoulder, closed her eyes, not even trying to hide it.
No, I mean, quite the opposite. I think she wasn't actually asleep. She was just trying to, prove a point.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think that she was actually tired. She just
Well, I will say, I think she was tired. I think she's fucking sick of all this. She's actually quite tired.
She's tired in a fucking sick and tired of this shit kind of way.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, she's just done. It's not a safe space for her. She can't engage in the therapy. And yeah, can you blame her? I mean, they're supposed to be talking about real issues about their relationship, of course, and all these activities. And how can she do that?
No, hell no. Hell no. I would not have gotten up there either. So we start with Patrick berating her yet again. We'll get to him.
Right.
Okay.
Patrick.
So we start with him berating her, and then they do a few puppet shows, and then she asks Shekinah, and Shekinah says, no, I do not feel safe in this space. She made a very good point that this is a vulnerable activity. How am I supposed to be vulnerable here?
Right. And that definitely makes sense. Okay, but do you think that she knew that by refusing it, they were going to make Sarper do it?
Oh, interesting.
What did she think was going to happen? She gets called on to go. They're not just going to be okay, pass. Sarper and Shekinah don't have to do this activity at all. I don't think that she did it because of that, but maybe she just didn't think past saying no. But it's obviously, if you say no, fucking Sarper's going to have to do it.
But Sarper should have been the one to do it all along. He's the performer. He's the one that likes being up in front of people. So why was she supposed to go anyway?
Because the therapist knew that Sarper would just make a joke out of it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Which he did.
He did.
Yep. Yeah, that's a really good point. Okay, I can see that. But then she does the whole, no, Sarper, you don't have to. I don't want this to mean that you have to go up just because I won't. So was that just fake? She just had to say that to it's like reaching for the bill at the end of the meal, even though you're not going to pay.
Right, she had to say something when he was forced to go because she wouldn't. Forced, he loved it.
No, he was lapping it up. He loved every second of the attention. I just also would not have done that, right? And I have performed on stages. It is, like she says, so vulnerable. You're already nervous and uncomfortable. You're already talking about something very near and dear to your heart, which is, your relationship and the problems you're having in it. You're already going to be a bad guy in that scenario too, and now everyone hates you? Hell no, I'm not getting up there, and Shekinah shouldn't have either. Good for her. Sit your ass down and go to sleep. So yeah, Sarper takes that puppet show and turns it into the Sarper show, his little stand-up comedy routine.
Okay, everyone was cracking up except...
Shekinah?
No, Rebecca.
Okay, again, we're coming back to her too, because she's also on my shit list. That woman's face. Just wipe that look off your face.
She was so pissed off when Sarper called Shekinah a bitch in the play.
Yeah.
She was the only one whose reaction we saw. Well, we saw everyone else's reaction at other moments. And honestly, maybe even that moment too, they showed Rebecca fucking livid, that's not okay. And then they pan over to Shekinah, and Shekinah is laughing.
Okay, because that's what, I noticed Shekinah was not bothered. She was giggling, and I'm okay, she's used to this.
Right, she's used to, she isn't, right? Because we also know that Sarper's comedy career is a major stumbling block in their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So she's being a good sport about it right in this moment, but we know that on a bigger scale, it is an issue. And so, again, I just think that Shekinah wasn't really engaging in the therapy, because at the end of Sarper's puppet show, the therapist tried to point that out. Like, how did you feel about this when he called you a bitch? And she could have used that as a moment to dive into that hard part of their relationship that she has already pointed out, but instead she just kind of defended Sarper.
Well, she went into something about Turkish and how she knows he's not really calling her a bitch unless it's surrounded by Turkish swearing as well.
And to me, that just seemed like deflecting away from the real issue.
Oh, yeah.
And trying to not make Sarper look bad. Like, she's
Oh.
fiercely loyal. She wanted to be like, no, he's funny. Like, this is his comedy. He's funny. I'm fine. So she won't dive into the real issue there.
Absolutely. She wasn't going to get up and do the puppet show. She also wasn't going to talk about their issues in front of these assholes no
At
matter
all.
what. Yeah, at all.
Yeah.
And you know
Yeah.
what? I think it's taken a turn. It's turned the corner from loyalty to Sarper to she needs someone on her side.
Yeah.
Right? She needs
Yeah.
someone to defend her, or at least not turn on her like everyone else has. So at this point, appeasing Sarper is self-preservation.
That is a really good point. And one thing that proves that point is when they took a break,
Yeah.
when things got so tense and they took a break, and Shekinah's like, we're not coming back as they're walking away. And it sounded like Sarper might have said something like, well, do you want like just me to go back to like have a presence? Shekinah was like, no.
Fuck no.
No. You're coming with me. So like you're saying, like, stay with me. Like, we're together. We're a united force in this.
Yeah. Oh, because they're going to flip him. He goes back alone. They're going to flip him.
I mean, he already flipped when he's with
Yeah.
them.
Little bitch.
Like when he's with Shekinah, he's with one thing. When he's with them, he's with another.
Mm-hmm. So they don't come back. They do not come back. And I'm annoyed with everyone else for being annoyed with her for not participating in the group therapy. You gang up on her, you drive her away and make it very clear that you want nothing to do with her because she's the most terrible person ever. Okay, fine, that's your prerogative. But now you're upset that she doesn't want to help you heal your marriage? What?
Right, because when the therapist is still trying to convince Shekinah to engage and be a part of it, she asks the whole group, okay, can we make this a safe space for her? Like to the like okay, kiddos, like okay, class, can we agree to stop bullying Shekinah over? Like, can we agree to stop, pushing Sally down on the playground every day?
Right?
Okay, kiddos, and Rebecca, so tongue-in-cheek, so sarcastically is like, yes, like, yes, teacher.
And Thais's face, she's like, bitch, no, you don't. The ask was to be civil, and they weren't even nice words. It was like, literally just don't lash out at her repeatedly, right? We are at an impasse here. We are at an impasse. She's not apologizing. You're not gonna let up on her until she does. Let's just focus on something else, right?
And so Rebecca and Thais are just straight up faking it. Guillermo?
I respected that.
But then Guillermo, he's just like, no,
I'm not gonna do it.
No, we can't.
Because you fell asleep during my puppet show.
Exactly. And he says that makes her the bully. Because then in the interview, I was just likening the rest of the group to bullying Shekinah. But Guillermo's point is that no, Shekinah is the bully who just like lays back, falls asleep, doesn't pay attention. So I don't know.
Oh, she has really dug herself a very deep hole.
I know. Okay, and so then later, right, and we've talked about this, like this isn't going to resolve. Thais isn't going to apologize to Shekinah. But then later we see the therapist comes back to Sarper and Shekinah's room and literally like tries to put the words into Shekinah's mouth of like, could you possibly, and then says like 30 more words that she could have just said, will you fucking apologize to Thais?
Right? Just do it. But yeah, it's like when you feed your, again, child school kid,
Yes.
like, oh, you hit Billy, so now you need to go say, Billy, I am sorry I hit you. I will not do it again. Are you okay? Right? Like, you feed them the words. Exactly.
The exact words. And but
Mhm.
she did not have I'm sorry in those words.
No.
So it was like she was trying to, tell her to say sorry without using the word sorry, like reverse psychology
Yeah, yeah,
on a little
exactly.
kid.
Exactly. But no, even what the therapist said wouldn't have worked. Even if she kind of said
Yeah.
those words verbatim, it would not have worked on the rest of these cast members.
Yeah, it wouldn't have worked. Do you think it would have worked like, I don't know, 3 or 4 episodes ago or whatever? Like, would it have worked right after the incident? Is it like, has it just built up so big now and that's why it wouldn't work? Or would it have never worked? You know what I mean?
You know what? You saying that reframes the pre-fight episodes to me because they were coming after her a long time before this fight.
Yeah.
You know? And it was
Yeah.
subtle. I mean, it wasn't subtle. It's 90 Day. It's never subtle. But like, you know. But, you know, it wasn't as in your face as actually getting in your face with fingers and glasses shattering all that, right? But they
Yeah.
were here and there, little comments, little frictions. So, no, I think either production pegged her as the villain from the get-go or that just the dynamic when they all got there turned into that. But I think they were out to dislike her from the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no, I don't think her apology, even in that moment when it came out of her mouth, if she had like clapped her hands over her mouth and been like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I said that. I'm so sorry." No, like no, they wouldn't have
They
accepted
still
that.
wouldn't have. It's just like her delivery. It's just like her entire
It's
like
just her.
demeanor.
It's just her.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And it's funny too because it reminds me of something from like many episodes ago when she said that she's always the problem where she works.
Right, right.
Like like this is just like part of her personality, like
Yeah. But you know, it's she's a love or hate. You know, you love her, you hate
Yeah.
her. I feel like there's nowhere
Right.
in between. Although I
I think
oscillate,
you're right.
so
Yeah, true, right? I maybe if you actually know her, it's love or
ooh,
hate. If you're a viewer, you're able to oscillate between both of those roles.
sure, sure. So she looks to Sarper. Did you see when the therapist gave her these words to apologize? She looked to Sarper to know like whether she should or not, right?
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
What was that? Was she looking for permission or was she looking for him to say she's not going to do that? No way. Why did she look at Sarper?
I don't know that I would call it permission as much as input.
Okay.
Like we know that she wants a man who takes the lead.
Sure.
Like she's fucking always said that
Right.
from day one. And so I think that really is just true about her. Like that's a character trait, even all the way down to something as personal as this apology. Like I think that yeah, she wasn't necessarily looking for him to say do or don't do that. Like she maybe just wanted to see what was his reaction. Like what does he think of this suggestion? Maybe.
And then that will inform her reaction or her action to it. That makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Like take his lead.
Right, but she's not taking his lead because he has told her to apologize. He
Yeah,
has
true.
told her, and she will not.
So maybe it was more of like a side eye, like you better fucking support
Right,
me. Like,
right.
you know I'm not apologizing. So are
Right.
you going to tell this therapist I'm not apologizing, or do I have to? Maybe it was that.
Yeah, I'm afraid it might have been. And it turns out she has to because Sarper doesn't say shit.
No, because he in his interview he's like, I'm so glad that the therapist is here because I can't talk sense into Shekinah when she gets into this air quotes this mood.
Oh my God.
Okay, Sarper.
So yeah, her sleeping through Guillermo's puppet show really stirred up a lot of shit for everybody. Kara at one point yells at Shekinah because she's saying she can't do it. She can't do it. She needs to leave. And Kara just turns to her
Yeah.
and said, "Would you shut the fuck up?" or something like that.
Yeah, dude. Like, could you just be quiet? I
Yeah.
mean, because like Shekinah is like, this
Yes.
is so much like an elementary school class.
It
This entire,
is.
and the puppets, because
Yeah.
Shekinah is the kid in class who is like whispering and talking during
Hmm.
the other kids' presentation.
Yeah, exactly. And it does not sit well with Kara. And then, yeah, Guillermo is not happy that she fell asleep. I actually enjoyed his puppet show in as so much as it was deep.
It was deep, and I learned new information
I think that was in the back of my 90-day psyche somewhere. But
that his brother died of alcoholism.
yeah, I think during their season, his brother died
Okay.
and he couldn't go home. And
Oh,
that
but
was a
did we
big,
know why?
I don't think we knew why.
So now that you've said that, I do remember his brother dying and him not being
Yeah.
able to go home. Yes,
Okay.
that did happen. I wonder if at that timeline in their relationship, Kara's drinking wasn't a problem in their relationship yet. So
No, it
that's
wasn't.
why we didn't know the reason behind it. Didn't that specific reason didn't tie into their story at the moment.
Yeah.
So learning that was like, whoa, new info.
It was, and you could tell Kara, it got to her too. She got a little choked up. She didn't cry,
Yeah.
but she got a little choked up when he mentioned his brother, and you could tell that kind of did hit her in a way.
Yeah, and just like Guillermo's reenactment of it. I mean, it's just like the reason they fell apart in a nutshell.
I know. And what struck me too, apart from the brother, was he said, "Oh, this, I had a beautiful wife who was an amazing singer." He was complimenting her voice and her singing.
More than we normally hear.
Right. Yeah. And that was refreshing because he is not supportive of her singing career. And sometimes you wonder if it's because he doesn't think she is good at it or should be doing it. Or, again, like,
Yeah.
is he embarrassed by it in some way? So to hear him say she's an amazing singer, she's so beautiful, it's like, okay, so he really does have an issue with the lifestyle that she chose to lead with the drinking and the, staying out too late. So
Yeah.
it really, it changes things. It does, to know that that's part of why this is such a deal breaker for him, because he's lost someone to this.
Right. It definitely does. It's like I needed this information a long time ago. I mean, I'm happy to have it now, but it does. It just makes their story so much more complex. He said, I do support your goals. I don't support the things that go after.
Exactly.
And that is like, it checks out. Like, it
Mhm.
makes sense to me with Guillermo. Like, just, he's
Yes.
sweet and supportive, and they had true love. And he even said he wanted her to be super famous. Like, when
Yeah.
he said that, that was like, oh my gosh, like he wanted to support her career and not only just like make music and have a cute little hobby. Like, no, like he wanted her to succeed and become a star. He just didn't want her to go out and party late afterward. He wanted her to become a star and then come home afterwards. Was that too much to ask?
That's easy for him to say. It's easy for him to say that he wanted her to be famous and an artist because
In retrospect,
let's say she was stone cold
Yeah.
sober. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's say she
yeah.
was like, yes, I'll give up drinking. I will come back after every show. She travels a lot for her music. So let's
She
say
does.
she's leaving Guillermo and Nico at home to travel internationally to all these places, even if he knows she's not drinking, even if she's FaceTiming him every single day after the show, before the show, like constantly, and he's very confident in that. I still don't think he wants a wife who is jet setting around the world while he's at home with their kid. I don't.
So you think that this is an easy statement for him to make now
Mm-hmm.
that like they're clearly over, like their only reason they're at this resort is to try to become better co-parents. Like we called that out early on.
Mm-hmm.
They're not rekindling any romantic relationship. And so now he can use a line like that and it's not necessarily like it maybe it's true now, the fact that they're never going to be together, but like if that were to have actually happened, that still would not have been enough for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So the therapist did give people homework this week again, some people,
Yeah.
and theirs was to go on a date pretending like you've never met before. It's your first date and you cannot talk about anything in the past.
Crazy.
Yeah. So,
I kind of love that. Like I kind of want to do that with my partner. Like now that I'm thinking about that, I'm like, shit, like we just have so much now, like lives and
yeah.
responsibilities and children and just like all the shits,
Mm-hmm.
like you can fill your entire fucking date night with logistics.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, for
after you've
sure.
been in a relationship with someone for over 10 years, like,
I know, but also like, what do you talk about with that person if you're pretending to never have met them? Like, oh, hey, about me? Oh, um, like, what do you talk about? Because they are your whole life, you know? I mean, like, they're,
yeah, but that's what I mean is like, wouldn't that be fun?
it's a cute idea, but I don't know if it's actually possible,
Yeah,
right?
if it's actually feasible. Well, if either of us try it, we'll report back.
Okay, I love that. It's our homework too. We should do their
Nice.
homework.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, we got my looking forward to from last week. Thais does the puppet show John voice.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
It was good. It was really good. And she also made a really good point that I just didn't necessarily see coming, which
Mm-hmm.
is that not only is Thais kind of stuck in the middle between Patrick and John, Elise
Mm-hmm.
is stuck in the middle.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I think that snapped Pat out of it too a little bit because he hadn't really. I mean, I know you know that and you've put that together. Like, it's your child and
Right.
that they're all you think about and, all you see and all you hear all day long. But, like, but you don't necessarily understand the gravity of it until, yeah, you kind of look outside of the situation and get some distance, maybe, and a little perspective.
Yeah. Through a puppet show, of all things.
Good old puppet
It's
show.
fucking stupid, dude. Like, what the fuck is this therapy? Like,
No, it's weird
no.
as shit.
And, Patrick's reaction to Thais's puppet show is that he said it looks like Thais just wants everyone to get along. And really, I mean that she doesn't really fucking want to get along. But the reason that she does want to is because of Elise. Like,
Right.
she says, everything I do is for her, which, like, of course, like,
Yeah.
hello, motherhood. Like, everything I do, she wants to have a happy, calm home, supportive. And yeah, like when Uncle John comes over, like everyone gets along and it's happy.
Yeah. All right. Do we get to talk about what a turd Pat is now? Because,
Yes.
oh God, I can't. I am so sick of him, Emily.
He just like butts into everything, but he does it in like a faux friend way.
Yeah.
So like, it's just not it's like Shekinah like saying shit, but
Mm-hmm.
Shekinah is kind of like aggressive and like combative about it. So it's like, all right, at least call a spade a spade.
Right.
Whereas the way Patrick does it, he's like a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. Ugh. He's just such a know-it-all. He's just so like holier than thou to everybody. And I'm like, your ass is here in therapy too.
But then like super fucking friendly too.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, he's got his eye on allies, right? He's trying to like make little connections with
Yes.
Sarper and with this and that, and then so that he can swoop in and say these things. And oh, he's just coming to the rescue of someone in need. It's like, get the fuck out of here, Pat. Worry about your own marriage.
I mean, not to play the devil's advocate too much, but you describing it like that is like damn, like maybe Patrick is winning at this game.
No, he is. And that's what it is to him. It's a fucking game where
It's a game.
he just, here's the thing. He is the mean girl here. We are talking about how all these women are so mean and they're treating each other like this and that. He's the mean girl. He started all of this.
Yeah.
It wasn't Shekinah and it wasn't Thais. It was literally Pat. It has been him all season.
He's the instigator, but he does it so sneakily and like under the guise of friendship.
He's just like a bro, you know? He's like a bro. And
Oh, and he's always been a bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just really I'm done with it. I am done with it.
It's funny how like annoyed you are by it, and it is just kind of like making me chuckle. I mean, I definitely like your annoyance is valid, and it's just kind of like funny to me.
Well, I just feel like everyone else is getting a bad rap for the shit that he is doing, and that's the injustice of it is what pisses me off. I'm like, at least own your shit. Like Shekinah, at least own your shit.
Right. Shekinah owns it, and he just doesn't have to for some reason. Yeah. Oh, Sammy, Zied's smirk about the puppet show. Just when the therapist was introducing it, you know, giving the instructions, and they pan around and like everyone in the third grade therapy class is like listening and like being attentive, like being active listeners. And Zied just has like the biggest fucking smirk on his face. Like, I felt like I connected with him in that moment. Like, I have that same smirk. Like, this is so stupid
So
and silly.
stupid. What are we doing here? Well, what did you think of his puppet show?
I mean, it was telling. Like, it was like real and raw, you know. His puppet show was basically he's alone.
But he does work, we find out, right?
We learned that he works, yes.
He says, I go to work, I come home, and then I'm alone.
Well, even before that, he's like, I wake up alone. And then, yeah, I come home from work, I'm alone. You know, Rebecca comes home, but then he had the Rebecca puppet, like her back turned to him. Like the one small moment in the puppet show where they're both on stage together, like she's away from him, and then she disappears and goes to bed, and he's like, I'm alone again. And then he goes to bed alone. Like, he just doesn't feel like he's getting any time of day from her.
That would be really hard. That would honestly be really hard. What's the point of a relationship if you're just literally coexisting?
Their dynamic and their like disagreement on what a relationship should be is so tough because Rebecca calls it out. He loves her money, like he loves the lifestyle that her working those hours brings. Like, you can't have it all, dude. You know, and the other huge piece of it is just that like Rebecca doesn't want to give any of that up. Like, she wants to work a lot. So honestly, maybe he would give it up, but she doesn't want to.
That's a really good question. Would he give it up? Has he gotten used to it? Is that what he expected coming to America? You know, the lifestyle that he expected here? I would hope that they could find a nice medium, right? Where it's not quite that cush lifestyle, but also not absolutely difficult to get by, right? But she's proud of the career she's built. She does not want to trade her manager badge, she says, for an apron.
Right, which makes sense.
It makes sense. It does. But it just, in my experience, even if you have a great job that you love and you've worked so hard for, it seems to me the best part of that job is getting done with it and going home to your partner.
I hear that. And like when you said, why can't they find like a middle ground where, right, like they're maybe making less money, but you know, it's not like they're just scraping by, like somewhere in the middle. I really have to wonder if that's even possible, just like in our culture, in our society. Like once a person gets into a career and on a career path and, you know, becomes like professional and advanced in that field, you can't step down. Like you can't half-ass it. Like you're either all the way in that and making bank or like, you know, you can't be like, and then tell your firm, oh, never mind. Like, can I please start working 30 hours a week I need a better life balance. Like, no, bitch, like you're fired. You know what I mean? And then it's like, well, take your skills to a different company. That company is going to expect the same fucking thing the other one did. Do you know what I mean?
I see where you're coming from, but to me, that's exactly what we should be able to do is be like, listen, I need a better work-life balance. I'm going to take a step back. Just pay me a little less.
Right. Like, that is what we should be able to do, but we fucking can't.
Yeah. No, we can't. And yeah, you're going to have to start back at the bottom.
Right, exactly. So you can't just go from somewhere to the middle. You're going to be at the bottom of something new, or yeah, like
Mhm.
trying to work less hours in some sort of entry level position. I don't know.
I hear that. I do agree. And I think it is hard, like you said, it is cultural. We are socialized to be absolute workhorses, and we're proud of that. And we do have
Right.
amazing work ethic. So when you marry someone from a culture that is slower paced, that is a little bit more, dare we say, balanced. I mean, it's imbalanced in other ways,
In
perhaps,
other
but
aspects, maybe this
right.
aspect more balanced and imbalanced in others. Yeah.
Right. But there is an imbalance then in your marriage, in your dynamic of lifestyle and expectation. So I just, I'm just saying that she should want to work less and see him more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm saying it. I'm sorry. She should want, like, she should have that pull of, like, I got to get off work to go hang out with Ziad. I love to hang out with him. We have so much fun together. I need him to de-stress my life by being around me, right? And that's not what's happening. She doesn't have
Yeah.
that pull.
Yeah, and I mean, I hear what you're saying, and it is just hard for me to accept because yes, I agree. Like I wish that she wanted that, and like I wonder if like overall she could have a more balanced and happier life if she had that. But dude, you can't just like snap and undo
Yeah.
the cultural expectations, like she old, she's not old, but like she's older, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like she's been living her life this way, like reaching to make more, do better, succeed,
Right.
gaining that sense of self-confidence from work.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't just like fucking flip a switch and change what brings you fulfillment.
Right. And I just think that Ziad wants to bring her fulfillment. That he
Yeah.
wants to fulfill her, right? In more ways than
Yeah.
one. But,
Ooh.
that's what I'm saying. I understand where he's coming from, that he wants to be as important as her job. That's really what it is.
Yes, yes. That is a really good point. He wants to be as important as her job. And so, you know what? Maybe you changed my mind just a little
Oh,
bit.
just a little.
That, yeah. I mean, yeah, that if you're going to choose, like, fine, be career oriented, career driven. That's your thing. And either like find a partner who is also that way so that you
Right.
can like match each other, or be willing to like adjust that a little bit if you're
Mm-hmm.
in a marriage where that's not what the other person wants. Yeah, that's a good point.
And here's the other part of it. When you said the puppet turned their back, this
Yeah.
puppet therapy really coming through with the insight. Man, didn't see it coming. That to me reminded me of the fact that not only does she work long hours, but she works very hard and very, it sounds like, physically exhausting. So she
Yeah.
doesn't even have the capacity to be around him, hang out with him, spend time with him when she is home. So there's that aspect
Yeah.
of it too, that there's not only a balance of time, but there's a balance of energy too, that if you spend all your energy on work, even if you're at home with your partner and you don't have anything more in your cup to give them, even
Right.
a little tiny drop, that's a balance that's important as
That's
well.
off.
Yeah.
No, you're so right. And another just interesting thought experiment here is if their genders were reversed.
Right.
Like, which I think, is just a lot more common in our culture, that the
Mm-hmm.
man makes more money. The man is working long, hard hours
Mm-hmm.
more so, and maybe the female in the relationship wants more time with him, more balance.
Yeah.
I would be expecting that of the guy.
Yeah. Precisely.
Yeah.
Well, and so then, speaking of gender roles, he wants her to make him a fucking meal. More than once a month.
Once or twice a month.
Once or twice. I again, going either way. I think we should cook our partner's food. I do.
Really? But do you think they should cook for us too?
That's what I mean. Going either way. Like
Going either way.
Like
yeah.
everyone
Cook
should
for
cook
each other.
their partner's food. That's just
in the way that Paula and Thomas do. We should cook each other separate meals that the other one is grossed out by.
At the exact same time in the same kitchen. No. Definitely take turns. Definitely a take turn situation. No, I like to be cooked for. I like to not have to cook my meal. I like to just have it set in front of me and I like to eat it and then have it cleared away. Right.
Love
and so
that.
Why wouldn't everyone want that? And so, yeah, if there's an imbalance there again of she's only doing that once a month and he wants a little bit more, I don't think that's too much to ask. I don't.
Yeah. I can hear that.
I did think it was hilarious that he wants a wife like in the 80s and she says he wasn't even alive in the 80s.
He wasn't even alive in the 80s. That was good.
That was a good one. So Pal and Russ swoop in at the end. After the hot tub is full, what are they doing here? Why did they walk up ready to swim and this teeny tiny hot tub?
I am so glad you're pointing this out because this enraged me.
Enraged.
Teeny tiny hot tub. Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? I guess
there's only 4 people in there. Yeah, like poor Russ and Pow. They've had a shit day. It was their anniversary. Like, nothing worked out. Like, they need some fresh air, she says. Like, the least that they could do is to be able to get in a fucking hot tub, and there's no room in this bathtub that their 4 people are already in.
You know, very odd, very odd. Can we get a couple of them?
Right, something's
got to be done about that. So they just sit there. They just sit on the edge talking to everybody.
He's in his coat, she's in her robe. Right, what are they supposed to do?
And then guess who swoops in with his unsolicited motherfucking opinion, Emily? Oh!
The one, the only Patrick.
Pat. He's like, oh, Russ is such a man. Russ is awesome. Russ, I love Russ. Pal, you're driving him away.
He's a real man.
Then you ride off in the sunset with him, Pat.
Right.
He just is over motherfucking stepping into their relationship and into my screen.
I actually did love, though, how that scene was cut because they also showed someone on Pow's side. Like, it wasn't just as one-sided. I mean, like, with the whole Shekinah thing, like, there is nobody to show the other side. Like, not even Sarper. But they are, in this situation, they are showing us the other side, you know? Like, right. Patrick is coming after Pow in all these ways, but then not in the moment. Kara wasn't defending Pow, but at least in the interviews after the fact. So they cut to that interview, Pow saying that she thinks Russ is just really missing something. Her analogy about Pow could be allergic to peanuts.
Oh God.
And Russ would give her a bag of peanut M&Ms. Like, yes, like that's spot on.
Yeah, of chocolate covered peanuts.
I think I was eating peanut M&Ms while I was watching.
Okay.
No, I know I was. Like, I literally was. So that's why I said peanut M&Ms, but you're right. It was like
so
peanut
funny.
chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate covered peanuts. She's so good. She has the best. She does. She has the best lines. And she literally said he's missing something in his brain. Like, he's not all there. Like, there's a screw loose or marbles.
I mean, he just doesn't know her. And so what is a real man to you? Patrick.
Right.
Doesn't go down on your woman. Gets her the same gift. She's told him a million times she doesn't want. Doesn't know what she actually likes. Right. Doesn't know how to please her in the bedroom.
Doesn't provide.
I
mean, where? Can't lead her through the woods.
This is Patrick's list of a real man.
Well, Kara does in the hot tub. She does defend Pow, or she says, "Oh, I hear, like, I absolutely hear where you're coming from. I see that," or I don't know how she phrased it, but she definitely understood Pow's point of view that she doesn't want any more goddamn necklaces.
Yes.
They get upset at the hot tub about the necklace stuff. They go back to the room, and he does kind of stand up to her, which I guess is out of character as far as we've seen.
I thought that we have not seen that much.
But he just goes back into this fucking swan, and I try to put meaning into my gifts, and I thought that you would, the swan would mean something, and she also put thought into her gifts, and there was meaning behind her gift because she knew you'd like it. That was the meaning, is I know
That
you.
was the meaning, right?
And I know you would like this.
And honestly, that makes it even fucking worse that he thought that he was putting meaning in. I don't know, like somehow that's worse. Like he thought that's what she likes, but that's so fucking obviously not what she likes.
Well, also, okay, fine. You love swans. Swans are meaningful for this experience. There's a lot of other things you could get that are swan themed, right?
Yeah.
You could get a different piece of jewelry that's a swan. You could do a cool swan bracelet, right? I bet there's some cool ass swan bracelets. If she doesn't like jewelry, like figure something else out. I don't know. Get her a little patch for her boxing gloves or something. Little swan on it. I don't know.
Right. Just think outside the box a little.
Yeah. And then think inside her box
Or
a little.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait, or in her box. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Outside the necklace box, inside the POW box.
There you go.
That's where we want to be.
He like calls her out for these high expectations, though. That's what the part that really bothered me. He's like, you have such high expectations and you're always going to find a reason for them never to be met. I'm sorry. Her high expectation is that you please her in the bedroom and buy her gifts that are different once in a while. That's not a high expectation.
No, it's not high expectations. It's totally appropriate expectations.
Right? We didn't see Jenny and Sumit this week at all.
Yeah, I was bummed about that. I missed them.
Yeah, me too. So we'll definitely see them next week. I'm looking forward to that.
They'll be in an individual therapy session, which is fun.
Yeah, and they're going to talk about Sumit's beliefs about marriage, so I'm so excited to see that.
Right, because that will be a really fun, like, cultural dive.
Yes, yes.
Well, I mean, I gotta say, I've been waiting for it all season. I'm looking forward to John showing up. We can always rely on John for just more additional drama.
Yes, which we need. It's getting stale in here. We need some.
Right, and honestly, just like hilarity. Like,
yes.
He's fucking funny. Okay, Sammy, couple quick questions this week. I'm going to do a mid-season check-in. I'll ask you about Sarper and Shekinah.
Sweet.
Are they on the path to reconciliation?
Oh, it's been so much about her reconciling with the rest of the cast. I don't even know where they are with each other. So I don't know.
Right, like it's literally not about their relationship. It's about her fighting with everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is their sex life in the castle?
They did their homework, right, of not doing missionary positions, so they are having sex. She mentioned having sex in the closet or something, so I think it's good. But we haven't heard much about their sex life in these past few episodes, though, so.
Not much. On a scale of 1 to 10, how committed is each of them to improving the relationship?
Ooh. I think Shekinah's like an 7, 8.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I think Sarfer's like 5, maybe, if that.
I feel like that tracks. What do they need from each other that they're not getting?
She needs him to like not make fun of her at his shows as much.
And she needs him to stick up for her more. She needs him to always be on her side. She needs him to be loyal more, I think. And yeah, I mean, I do think it goes back to his comedy career. Like, don't put his comedy career first. Put her first.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. And then for him, he wants her to be less controlling. Is that it?
I think so. And I think he wants her to be softer.
And she wants to be, so
She says she does. Shekinah is a conundrum in that area. Like, she says she wants an alpha male. She says she wants to be softer, but I don't know. Like, she just never, or, with Sarper, she can't do that. Yeah. Do you think she can do that with anyone? Maybe the right guy.
That's a really good question. That is. I just think when someone's actively making fun of you for money, it's hard to soften up.
Yeah. Do they have a shared vision for their future?
No. Nope.
No, I don't think
they do.
so. Right, because he wants his comedy career. Like, that's his main goal, his main path. And she just, like, wants him to be by her side more.
Yep.
My 90-day takeaway, Sammy, is that puppet therapy with a group of third graders or reality TV stars who act like third graders is actually pretty helpful, pretty telling, and informative. Pretty good.
Well, my 90-day takeaway is don't you dare fall asleep during one of those puppet shows. The disrespect.
This is good stuff. Stay awake. That's it, Fiancé Freaks. If you liked this episode, be sure to match our freak by subscribing, leaving a review, and following 90-Day Fiancé Freaks on social media for more.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.